up, guys? It is a new day, a new week. Today is Sunday, January the 30th. So yeah, when we left off, we had just finished like spackling our second canvas. We got basically our base design down and everything, and needed to wait for that to dry. So it is dry now. It's been a week. It only took like overnight or a few hours for it to actually dry, but like I said in the last video or the last clips, I do work a full-time job, so you know I didn't get to it, but we're getting to it today. So we are going to go ahead and start painting the canvases now. We're going to paint both the one that I had already finished that I showed you guys before, as well as the one that we have worked on. What we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to spray paint them just like a matte white for the base, which I know they're already technically kind of white because the spackle is white, but y'all will see the difference. So I'm going to spray paint them matte white, and then once I do that, I'm going to just decide from there what else I want to add to them. You guys know I picked up like the brown paint from Home Depot, and then I also did get those, I told you guys I had ordered some gold leaf sheets. I got those, so I might add some gold leafing to them, and then yeah, we're just going to play around and see how we want to make these look. So what we're gonna do first, like I said, is we're gonna go ahead and spray paint them matte white. But before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the canvases as they are with just the spackle, and then yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go out to the garage. It is cold out, y'all, so I got on my sweats because we're gonna be in the garage spray painting these canvases. And yeah, so let me go ahead and show you guys the canvases. Okay, y'all, so this is our canvas. This is the one that we worked on, and I think it came out really good. I do have it in front of the window, so you can kind of see some light coming through it. Don't mind that, but you can see it has a lot of texture to it, which is exactly what I wanted. And then it has that little center, little crackle effect. And then at the bottom, it has just kind of like the lines in it. So this one came out really, really good. I really, really like this one a lot. And then again, this is the first one that I had did that I showed you guys before. But yeah, these are our two canvases, and we're gonna go ahead and take these out to the garage and get them painted. All right, you guys, so we have the canvas down now, and I laid it flat because I want to be able to paint like the edges as well. And I have it laid down on like a piece of plastic. This is an old piece of plastic that I've also come out here and spray painted other things on before. So I'm going to be spray painting it using this spray paint. Hopefully, let me make sure you guys can see it here. This spray paint from Rust-Oleum. It is a satin white. You can use it on wood, metal, plastic, masonry. It's indoor or outdoor. But yeah, this is what I'm going to use. So we're just going to take this little red thing off. This prevents it from spraying. I'm just going to take that off. And then we're just going to go ahead and spray paint the whole canvas. Once I get this one spray painted, I'm gonna go ahead and move it over and do the other one. So I'm just gonna speed through this. This is really self-explanatory. Spray painting, you just basically hold the can kind of like 6 inches or so away from the item and just spray evenly. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and speed through this and spray paint both of the canvases, and then I will check back in with you guys. All right, y'all, so I have them both spray painted. It did get them more evenly white, but I don't know. They're just not they're not looking as pure white to me as I want them to. So I might paint over them again with just like regular paint, because I have some matte white paint instead of like spray paint. But I don't know. I'm gonna let these dry for 1 hour and see how they're looking to me, and then decide if I want to paint them with regular paint, because I really want the base of them to be like an even pure white. So we'll see. I'll check back in with y'all within an hour and see how they're looking. All right, y'all, I am on my phone because I just didn't feel like going in the house to grab my camera, or going upstairs to grab my camera. But I am going to need to paint these again, because they're just not, they're not matte white like I want them to be. They kind of look off-white, which is fine, but it's also not like even. I didn't have enough spray paint, so I need to repaint them. But I have matte white like paint for like the walls, like interior paint, just regular paint, but I don't have a big enough paintbrush. So, you know, I grabbed a few paintbrushes from Home Depot, but they were all like really small, and they just not gonna work. It's gonna take too long to try to paint these big old canvases with them small paintbrushes. So I'm not going tonight to Home Depot, but tomorrow I'm gonna grab some big paintbrushes from Home Depot so I can paint these. And yeah, so we're gonna keep continuing this process, but yeah, we're gonna paint these. All right, so this is what they're looking like, which they don't look bad. They just, I don't know, they're just not giving me what I need them to give. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna go grab some paintbrushes tomorrow, and we will paint these to a matte white, and then we'll go from there. So I will pick up with y'all tomorrow. All right, y'all, it is Saturday, February the 4th. Yes, I know I've been dragging this video out for like 3 freaking weeks now, but we are getting it done today, I promise. Y'all, don't mind my hair. I don't want to talk about it. We're going to be taking these out soon. But anyway, I just went and got the paintbrush that I need so I can go ahead and paint these. We're in my dining room right now because it's too cold in St. Louis. We had a snowstorm, and it snowed. It's like 20-some degrees. It's too cold to paint down the garage. So I brought the canvases in here on my dining room table. I'm going to lay down a plastic tarp on the table and then paint the canvases. So we're going to start out, like I said in the last clips, painting these matte white. And I'm just going to let you guys watch me do that. There's nothing really to explain. I'm literally just going to be painting them white. So, yeah. So once we do that, then I will come back and tell you guys what we're going to do next. Alright guys, we are back and we have some other supplies here that we're going to be using. So I'm going to be adding some other paint colors to the canvases. I have here, this is a big gallon of paint. This color is by Bear. It's in the color, let's see, but we making a mess already. In the color Swiss Coffee, so it's kind of like a cream color. It probably just looks white on camera, but it's like a cream. And then I have that dark brown Rust-Oleum paint that I bought that you guys saw. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of both of these, and then I'm actually going to mix these two together in here and make like a third color. I had some other colors that I wanted to use that were left here by the previous homeowner, but they had been out in the garage, y'all. And they basically were solid, so I couldn't mix them. I couldn't do no with them, so I'm just gonna make like a third color by mixing these two together. So yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing, yeah, like I say, I'm just doing. But we're gonna take this dark brown and pour that in here. And I know y'all probably like, this is such a mess, like, girl. But it's okay, y'all, because I got my little plastic tarp down, so nothing is getting on my table or anything. It's all good. Okay, so pour in some of the dark brown, and then I'm going to pour in some of this cream color. Let's put it up like that. I should have probably got, they have like these little paint pour things that you can attach to your paint can. I don't know why I don't ever buy one of them things, but I probably should buy one. Okay, hopefully y'all can see this. Alright, and I'm just going to mix these two together. Alright y'all, so these are going to be the three colors that we're going to use. So we have, let me show you guys, we have that cream, that dark brown, and then we just made like this little taupe type of color. The lighting is really bad in my dining room, y'all, so it's going to be hard to tell until we have like better daylight, but it's like 5 o'clock, so it's not that light outside. But anyway, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just, I really don't know exactly what I want to do, but we're going to start with this canvas here, and we're just going to kind of, I don't know, we're going to play around. We're going to add some color and some dimension onto it, and yes. So now I'm gonna open one of these other paint brushes. I'm gonna add a little bit of like the taupe paint. So with this paint, I want to kind of do like strokes, like big strokes, just randomly on the canvas. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is abstract art, so it doesn't have to be like, no, it don't have to be perfect. Yeah, I'm just gonna be doing stuff like that throughout the canvas. So, and I'm just using this small paintbrush which is one of the brushes that we had got when I went to Home Depot. Yeah. So all right, y'all, I had to go get my ring light because I felt like the lighting was just so bad. But anyways, yeah, so I'm just adding, y'all see what I'm doing. And yeah. Okay, so this is what I had ordered. I ordered these from Amazon. I will link everything. I will link everything that I'm using that I can find online down below for you guys. But I got these gold leaf sheets. Yeah, look at that, off Amazon. So I know I definitely want to use this on the other one, but I don't know if I want to add it to this one. So what I'm going to do is leave this one for now. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to my other canvas over here. So this is the one that we made together. Now this one, I really want to leave this one primarily white. But I was thinking about adding, oh god, y'all, I didn't touch the the gold leaf and it stuck to my finger. Okay, so I was thinking about adding some color to this like center line, which I think I am gonna do. I think I'm gonna use the like taupey color we just made and just add some of that to this center little chunky part. And then this is also where I want to add the gold leaf in this little part too. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna just use this color. Okay, so now that I have this done, I'm gonna pretty much like cover that up with the gold leaf, and I think we're gonna see how it goes, because I really don't know how to do this, y'all. I probably should go on Amazon and read and see if there's any kind of directions, but I don't feel like doing all that. I'm just gonna freehand and just go with flow. So here's a piece of the gold leaf, and I'm just gonna put it on there because it has to be able to stick to something. So the fact that the paint is wet is actually good, so it'll stick. Alright, okay, this is a little messy. Okay, not too bad. My hands are gonna be a mess after this, but it's okay. Okay, so I'm just pressing it down onto what I just painted, y'all. That's it. Okay. Let me try to kind of tear little pieces up and work with small pieces at a time. Papa, what are you messing with? papa gotta make his guest appearance. Don't mind him. He's just back there being a troublemaker. Alright. So let me see how this is looking. Oh, I think this looks really good. Okay. Alright. Okay, we doing something. We doing something. Something is being done. It's giving. It's giving me something. I like it. I like it. I like it. Y'all, these little gold leaf sheets, I got 100 sheets for like $8 on Amazon. So I will have that link down below for y'all. You can put this, when I was looking at the reviews, like, yeah, people was putting gold leaf on all type of stuff. Vases, furniture. I seen somebody do like a nightstand. They were just doing all type of stuff with these little gold leaf sheets, honey. So yeah, I would say this is a great $8 purchase. 7. Wanted to go ahead and give you guys like a close-up of the gold leaf that I added to this one, and that's all I'm gonna do to this one. I don't want to do any color on this one. I just want this one white and gold, and then you can see like that the little taupe color is kind of peeking through where the gold is, which I like. So that's all I'm gonna do for that one. And then this one, I'm not going to add any gold to this one because I just want to keep this one looking really modern, like really abstract. I don't want it to look glam at all. So we're going to leave this one as is. And that is it for these canvases, y'all. So I'm just going to let these completely dry, which will probably take around like 3 to 4 hours. And then I'm going to hang them up in my office. And once I have them hung, I'm going to come back and show them to you guys. And that's going to be it for this vlog. Alright, you guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you. Please make sure that you like the video, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know how you guys like the artwork, if you guys like this DIY vlog type video. I do plan on doing plenty more of DIY vlogs and just DIY things in general. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff around my house, as I always do. I'll actually be painting my office soon, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys click the notification bell so that you know when I'm posting new videos. And yeah, you guys, thank you so much for hanging in with me. I know this video, it took about 3 weeks or so to get done, but I do work a full-time job. I am a mother of 2 kids, and I'm trying to do this YouTube thing, so please be patient with me. The plan is for me to now at least do a video a week, but I'm hoping to ramp that up to 2 videos a week at some point. But for now, just be patient with me, guys, until I get into my rhythm. But yes, thank you again for watching. Please make sure that you share this video with somebody. Share it with a friend, a family member, your boo. Hey, share it with a hater who don't like me, because I know they like to watch. Hey girl, let me stop playing. But no, for real, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you, and I will go ahead and insert some footage showing you guys around the office. Again, I appreciate you. see you guys later. Bye.